Well, hello everybody, and welcome back, once again, to Minecraft for the Survival Series. I believe we'll be kicking off episode either 18 or 19 here, and we're going to immediately start it off by sleeping, because it's nighttime. So, once we do that, on a brand new day, we can immediately start off by getting our goals written down for today, because there are quite a few, and I would like to get them written down so I can get this notebook out of the way, because it's frankly intruding on my space right now. But it's okay. So we already have two things here. We have hunting Enderman, which is sort of a whole game goal. It's going very slowly. And building a watchtower, which I do actually hope to address in this episode. We did get a bare start on it last episode, but I hope to actually finish it this time. Let me just get these other ones written down. Alright, this first one comes to me courtesy of a suggestion that a viewer left in the form of a comment on, I don't remember which episode it was, but it might have been episode 17. Put lava in floor of cliff base. Yeah, they suggested that to me, that I should put lava in the floor of that base up there, I suppose to replace the torch thing that I had to put up top. And I was in favor of that idea, but I also couldn't really conceive how I would get that much lava. But then, right before starting this episode, I recalled that we have an entire mine shaft down there with a whole lake of lava that we could harvest. So, to that viewer, we will probably be able to accomplish that this episode. What else did I want? Oh yes. Sugar cane farm. I would like to build a sugarcane farm in addition to the farm that we already have in place, because sugarcane is going to be very vital for making books. And I don't believe we have very much sugarcane at all right now, so I want to make a bunch of books so I can get the enchantment table more upgraded, so we can have higher levels of enchantments to actually utilize these levels that we've gotten. Another thing I want to do is get more diamonds. You can always use more diamonds, and my tools are a little worse for wear, but they're surviving for now. The point is, I probably want to replace them sooner rather than later, and we have a whole mine down there that we can dig in to hopefully find resources that we need. What else did I want? The bookshelves kind of come with the sugarcane farm, so I won't write that one down. So the last thing I really wanted to do was make more TNT. For eventual constructive goals such as expanding this or digging down further into the mine shaft, it's going to be incredibly helpful to have an abundance of TNT for excavation purposes, and so I want to have a stockpile. Unfortunately, it is rather expensive, but I believe we have at least one of the resources necessary to build quite a bit of it, and that resource is gunpowder. I should really check how much we have, because I haven't really given that much of a look. We have 28. I believe the crafting orientation is 5 gunpowder to 4 sand. So we are going to need quite a bit more gunpowder, because in the current amount of supplies we can make 5 pieces of TNT, if that does indeed turn out to be the recipe. If it's 4, then we would be able to make 7. But even still, that's nowhere near enough. I probably want at least, like, I don't know, 20, just to have around, if nothing else. I believe that's all the goals we have for today, and I suppose we should start. What should we start with? I think what we're probably going to want to start with is all the stuff in the mine. So, let's do that, why don't we? Now, I'm going to have to go assemble the minecarts, but that's no big deal. What we are going to need is just a lot of cobblestone, some diamonds, hopefully, and something else. I totally forgot what else I would need. When I go back down there, I'm sure I'll remember. Ores and gems are here. I'll grab some coal. And I need to go into the tools chest. Not that one, but this one. Grab my mine carts. I don't need 2 furnaces, so I'll put one back. Can I craft these in my inventory? No. For some reason, I cannot. That's okay. There we go. Or maybe it's a specific... Oh, it's a specific orientation. Okay, so I probably could have, but I just didn't. That's alright. Put these chests back. Oh, chests go here. I think that's all we need for that. I should check my cobblestone supply, and my cobblestone supply is nothing. So, we're gonna have to go get a bunch more. Now, I'm fairly certain, in fact, I'm pretty positive we don't have any more TNT lying around, so we're going to have to go get some more of that, as I discussed. Okay, we have almost 2 stacks of cobble, but that's, to put it shortly, nowhere near enough. So we're going to need to get more. Ideally, that would be accomplished with TNT, but we don't have any right now. And I don't think we have sand either. We probably did, but we probably don't have a lot. And crafting 5 pieces of TNT seems fairly, like, useless. I know it isn't, but, like, I'd rather wait until I can craft way more, where it will actually be, like, useful to me across multiple occasions. I think we've actually already explored this first part. Oh, I remember what I was going to go grab. Oops. Well, we should go do that right now while I'm here, because one of the things I need is just a ton of lava. Like, I don't know how many buckets of lava I'm going to need, but there's probably going to be a necessity to make multiple trips. For that, we just need a lot of buckets, because I don't think you can treat it like water and make an infinite lava source. I've never tried it, admittedly, but I don't think that would be possible for lava, because it has different, I don't know, I've just never seen it done in a different playthrough, so I'm not sure if it's possible to do. All I know is I need a lot of buckets. Where is our iron? Oh yeah, it's down in the basement. So we'll go grab that, and we'll just, I don't know how many buckets we'll make. Enough to fill our inventory, probably. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14. Okay. 14 buckets, which means I would need to make 11 more, which is 33 iron, I think. I'm not sure. We'll probably just make the amount of buckets that fills our inventory and then just immediately load them into one of the chest mine carts as soon as we're done building them. That should be enough. There we go. Put this iron away in this temporary chest. And now we can actually start to go back and start gathering lava. That'll probably be the first thing we do, because, or maybe it'll be the last thing we do, because it seems like it's going to just absorb our inventory space, and I don't know if I want to just leave the minecart sitting there. I probably just want to get it done, because then I can further avoid the dangerous lava, because me going to get it involves me actually, like, standing down there and standing at the edge of the lava, which is dangerous, to say the least. Looks like I can get down to it from here fairly easily. We just don't have any ledges. There we go. That's what I wanted. I just wanted to step down. So let's grab as much of this as we can. There we go. We have all the lava. So we'll just immediately put down one of these minecarts with chests, fill this up with our lava buckets, and then get to grabbing some other resources. Hopefully I won't forget that's there. That would be helpful. I think I'm going to go off and explore this first branch of the mine shaft. I'm not sure if I finished exploring it. I don't think I did, or at the very least I like cut it short and said we would get back to it later. Hopefully there are some resources waiting for us somewhere in here. That would be nice and convenient. Of course, I didn't bring a huge amount of torches. Oh, right. I remember this now. There's a very large cave network attached to this. Oh, is this that cave? Yes, this is that cave that we kept running into on accident. So we'll just label that, sort of, and then see what we can see. Hopefully we will see some wonderful diamonds. I'm not seeing much in the way of that yet, but I'm holding out. There's certainly plenty of lava. Yeah, just trying to be extra careful as we walk into the darkest hallways. Hopefully not encountering any scary things in the process, but you never know. Maybe this game could secretly be a huge horror game that I just haven't found the big monster in yet. This cobblestone makes me feel like I've been here. And maybe I have, but I don't know if I've been over this way. Well, there wasn't much that way anyway, so can't say that it was the most fruitful path. So let's go back. Yeah, I'm not sure how big this cave structure actually was. I just know that we ran into it and we said later. Hopefully there's at least something in here. Well, there's certainly no shortage of darkness. And monsters, apparently. If it would let me get up onto this ledge, that'd be great, so I could just avoid them. Because they seem like they're pretty stuck, frankly. Hello. You're not stuck. I actually need the... Never mind. I was gonna say I need your resources, but then you just didn't give me anything. How rude. Oh, never mind. I apologize for anything that I just said. I was just ignorant. I hear more of them, and they do not sound like they're having a good time. They sound like they might be on fire? Not quite sure. Well, found more unexplored parts. And more monsters, of course. Have we been here? Yes, we were just here. Okay. Great. Yeah, not much in this cave, honestly. I mean, there's plenty of resources that are nice, like iron and coal and some other things, but nothing that's, like, integral to our resources right now. We might just have to dig more and hope that we run into some diamonds, because it doesn't look like there's a lot for us here. Alright, well then, I suppose we should just head back, because the further up we go, the less we're going to find, I think. Yeah, nothing that way. And doesn't look like much that way either. Alright, let's just head back out into our main mine shaft and see if we can find any diamonds. If not, then we just need to get a bunch of stone and lava, but that's easy enough to do. Okay, so that's our main path, and I think we pretty much explored this way. Yeah, I don't recall that there was anything novel or astonishing this way. Oh, hello. Hello. Ouch. That didn't feel very nice. It's alright, I've got powerful sword. Don't think there's anything that way, because we're so far up that I just don't see the possibility of really finding anything amazing up here. Because diamonds spawn, they probably start spawning about where we are and down. So going any further up is probably just going to take us away from the things that we need. If I could just like magically see all the diamonds that are hiding around me, that'd be great, but of course I can't. And if I could, then that would be a little bit, cheating, I'd say. I don't know, it makes the experience of actually finding diamonds on your own all the more exhilarating. Because it's the accomplishment of finding rare and obscure resources. Run all the way to the end here. Yeah, I don't think we uncovered anything in our initial mining expeditions, but maybe if we just go a little bit further, we will find something. I'm not sure. Well, it looks like my statement is in fact true. We ran into another mine shaft. Just on pure happenstance, I suppose. And given that we have a ton of coal and plenty of wood planks around us, I say we should make some more torches. Just a bunch more so we don't run out as quickly. It should be 24. That gives us a stack and a half. Works great for me. That should hopefully be enough to explore at least this branch of the mine shaft. This one goes down. Oh, hello. What are you? Think this is bedrock? Yeah, it's bedrock. You can't mine that. I think that's the floor of the world. Have I seen that before? I think I have, but I don't recall. Oh, hello. It's one of you again. I suppose I'll save you for some reason. And there's a double chest here this time. Oh, wow. It's very full of things. Just grab all of them, because why not, really? I mean, we did bring the chest minecarts for a reason. Still nothing so far. At least not in terms of diamonds. Maybe if I say that enough, they'll just magically appear. I'm holding out hope. Not sure, though. At this rate, I don't expect us to get very many diamonds, if any at all. But you never know. Maybe I'll turn around and there will just be 500 diamonds in the wall right there. I'll run into a diamond cave. I don't know. I have run into a sort of diamond cave before in a separate world that I was just doing on my own. I went down into a cave and it was just like every corner I turned there was another group of diamonds, and there's another one of these things. Don't knock me into the cobwebs. Hey. Ow. Should probably eat some food so we don't hurt too badly. Light that up. We got a music disc. I don't know if we found one of those yet. Whoops, I don't want to put that in there. How did I even do that? Just put whatever I can in my inventory. Well, that's exciting. We can listen to music. Of course, then I have to remember how to make a music player. I know you can. Frankly, if I'm remembering correctly, I think it needs a diamond. So, we may have to delay that by a little while, depending on how quickly this goes. Or if we even see anything. Because all the things we need right now require diamonds, and they're hiding from us. There's water around. There's lots of water. And random mobs. Did you drop a potato? Thanks. I've never seen you drop one of those before. Well, hey, more potatoes for us, I guess. Potatoes have been what we've been... Ow. Hey. I knew that I saw more cobwebs than I thought. I was like, that looks like a lot of cobwebs. I wonder what's up there. And it's like, oh yeah, it's one of these things. Ow. I'm just gonna break this one. I don't even like these. Go over there to get the experience, and then probably leave. Yeah, nothing up there. Alright, so exercising caution with the ceiling now. I suppose I should have expected it, but you can never really know what to expect when you go into these places. Because they're just so chaotic. Like, all the networks of these I've gone into have just been really hard to navigate through. I mean, the subject of, like, a couple entire episodes was me just getting lost in them. Or at least, I think it was episode 5, which is forever ago, frankly. It's kind of crazy how long ago that was. Oh, found another one. And another music disc. I don't know if we need 2 of the same, really. So I'll leave that one behind for someone else to find, I guess. So many of these little places with the chests and the spawners and stuff. I don't know if I've ever found this many in the same area. We just entered the dungeon zone. Have we been? We've been here. Okay. That's the lava lake, it looks like. So apparently just above us was a big expanse of caves. Ow, ow, ow. And a big expanse of enemies. Wow, it goes far. Come on. Why are there so many of them? Fight each other. I think I see mushrooms. And a lot of other things. Is that the surface that I see? Or is that just the fog? Can there stop being enemies that just drop on my head? There's been... Come on. Where am I even getting shot from? Oh, up there. Why are there so many enemies here? I've never seen this many. Oh, come on. There's creepers too now? This is intense. It's not, like, dangerous, but it's certainly more eventful than it has been. Gold, coal, gold, coal. No, none of that shiny blue. This is wild, kind of. It's like in the same way that the first mine shaft we discovered was crazy. This one is crazy in sort of like just a cave way. I've never seen caves that go this big either. Is there anything down here? Did I just do all that digging for nothing? Yes, I did. There's just iron down there. Well. Oh well. I mean, it's interesting just being able to see all this stuff, because I wasn't expecting this to be so expansive or dangerous. I don't know if dangerous is the right word, just like full of risk and combatants. Hello. You don't look very happy. Well, I don't think anything does, really. All the enemies either have frowny faces or they're evil, so... Is there anything in here? There's a creeper. Case in point. Over here. More creepers. I found Creeper Cave. And what looks like another part of a mine shaft. This is still going. This is crazy. And it's nothing that I've seen before either. It's all new. Oh boy. Is it? I can never tell with the torches that generate here, because it's like, it deceives me. Oh, hello. You just wanted to say hi for a second before going to kill me? Well, suppose that's okay. Oh my goodness. The mobs are not... Ugh. Yeah, kill them for me. Oh, or don't. Everything just blew up. Okay. There's a lot going on. And inevitably, I know I'm going to end up getting lost. Nothing down here, besides gold. I'm really focusing on diamonds this expedition, because all the other stuff I have plenty of. Like, I have huge abundances of gold, iron, coal. Well, maybe not coal, but I know where to get it, and it's not that hard. This skeleton has been chasing me for the past, like, I don't know, minute? Yeah, we dropped him from the ceiling here. I don't know if there's anything up here, but we'll see. Hopefully. I mean, we are a little bit elevated, so I don't expect to find diamonds. Gotta find it somehow. Hello. I will probably eventually run into a network that I've been in before, Ow. Or a zombie. I guess that's also something we can end up running into. There's lava. And a creeper. I'm gonna leave that creeper well enough alone, frankly. I might run into it anyway, but trying to avoid it for now. Well, oh, you're stuck? Okay, well, I'll just leave you there. You can just sit there and think about stuff, I don't know. Oh, now I finally found a thing that connects us back. Well, good to know this whole thing is connected. Took a while, but we did eventually find something that connects us back. And that lets me know that we probably won't get lost in here, at least not easily. Now, I want to go back into these caves because we didn't finish the caves yet. And they are large and interesting. So I want to give them a little bit more screen time. Ooh. There's been plenty of skeleton screen time. And creeper. There's just been so many... Well, speaking of both of those again, why are there so many skeletons and creepers specifically? Okay, that's where we just were. And zombies. Zombies have now joined the party. Well, they've been here, but they're now making themselves more well-known. Now, what's this way? That's where we came from, okay. We haven't gone this way yet. There's mushrooms, but I don't know that I really need mushrooms. Well, that's somewhere I've been. I don't know what's down there, but we're gonna go find out right now, actually, because I want to see if it connects back to the place we... Oh, it's... Oh! We can just walk in here from the mine shaft. That's good to know. I didn't realize that we were so close to this. Of course, another issue with it is that it's elevated. We're not on Diamond. We're not in Diamond World anymore. That's okay. I just like exploring it, frankly. We will eventually, hopefully, get more diamonds. It just might take a little bit longer than I suspected. Oh, hello. Well, the scary noise accompanied our sighting of a rather scary cave. Hello. And hello to you too. All the enemies are here. The monsters have all banded up, and they're here to just wreak havoc on my exploration. I will not let them, at least not easily. Anything down here? I don't think so. Nope, this is actually the most resourceless cave branch I've seen. There's literally nothing in there. It's just stone. Well, we need stone. It's like... Oh, that could be a fun fall if I don't be careful with it. Let's get down there extra carefully. Yeah, we'll have to dig into this wall, but that's no big deal. Okay, I think that gets us down. Yeah. Wonder what's down here. Just this big, like, crack. There's emeralds. Not the shiny gemstone we need, but it is one of them. I don't need those fences. I've got plenty of them. Iron, lapis, coal. The lapis is also the wrong kind of blue. Oh, we're going to be fighting water here for a while. More emeralds. Why are there so many emeralds? This seems weird. Like, why are there's a million emeralds but no diamonds? Well, not a million. There's 2, but... Okay, I might be exaggerating a little bit, but I'm just like... I'm kind of baffled at the complete lack of diamonds. Gold, iron, and not much else. Okay. Well, interesting to see this, but not really that helpful for me. Fighting this water current is proving to be difficult, but now it's all mostly down. so we shouldn't have to worry about it. There we go. That's better. My brain for a moment went, why are those fences there when I'm the one who dropped them not a minute ago? I don't know how that confusion arose, but at least I remembered. Suppose I should take this time to ask how everyone is doing. I hope well, as usual. I know I've been doing well. It's been getting a little hot at work, but that's okay. That's what I expect from the summer, really. Yeah, we've been over here. Yeah, I hope the summer's going well for everyone else. Not too hot. Nice hat. I will say I prefer cooler seasons like autumn and winter, but I find summer to be very tolerable if I'm in the right conditions. So it's no big deal for me. Now this will lead us back to where we came from. And where we came from is somewhere over here. I think it might have been up here, really. I think it was this way? Yes, it was this way. Plenty of cracks in the ground that just lead us to nothing. And we can actually just route ourselves right back here. Now it's just a matter of remembering which direction is forward. Or backward, rather, because we actually would prefer going backwards. I think the route that is backwards is this way. Yep. There's our minecart. We should probably just load it up with all the other stuff we've gotten, which is plenty. Get our second minecart out. Should have really been focusing on cobble, but I got a little bit distracted, frankly. And cobble is not the most enjoyable to mine. I mean, I'll mine a little bit, because we need some for our tower. But I don't know. I'll probably... Ooh, hello. That looks decidedly dangerous. Wow. I didn't realize that was just hiding behind the wall. Good to know. We've upped the danger factor in this mine by just a little bit more. So, you know, if you're keeping track, danger factor just went up. I don't know really how to quantify what level the danger factor went up by, but it went up by a tangible amount. Dig through here. Hope we either run into something or we just have a peaceful time mining stone. Oh well. We are immediately interrupted by one of my arch... What is the plural of nemesis? Is it nemesises? That seems wrong, but also nemesi does not sound correct either. You understand. It's like the arch nemesis of down here is gravel, but also another arch nemesis I have down here is the scary noises, so I have a lot of enemies, we'll call it that. And it's not just the monsters that try and actively pursue me. It's just the minor annoyances and things that startle. Not really seeing much in the way of resources. Just looking like a lot of gray and not a lot of much else. But, oh, I stand corrected. I complained for long enough in the game, got tired of it, and it gave me some diamonds. Now that's what I'm talking about. Shows you the power of complaining sometimes. It looks like we've got 5 here, which will be enough to replace our sword and our pickaxe, which is pretty perfect. Now, theoretically, if I also wanted to play that music disc that we just stole from one of the little dungeon things, then I would need to use a diamond for that, which wouldn't let me replace one of my 2 tools. I'm not sure if I want to do that yet. Frankly, I would probably rather replace my tools than have a music playing device, because I already have music playing in the recording. That was a question that came up at one point in the comments. Yeah, I do add in music afterwards, because having the relatively inconsistent music in game, I don't know, I like having a consistent soundtrack in the video so it's not just horribly boring the entire time. And my shovel just broke. Good thing I have 2 more. Yeah, so I add in music in post. I just take selections from both Minecraft OST albums, the alpha and beta album, and then sometimes I throw in an extra few tracks that I just have lying around. I don't know, I just like having consistent music in the video, so it's not like 25 minutes of relatively quiet commentary where it's just me and the game audio, and then every once in a while a 2-minute song comes on. I don't know. I hope it makes it more enjoyable. See how much stone we have. I'm not sure how much that's going to be. Let's finish mining out this wall on the left side, and then we'll call that good for cobble. I have a particular idea of how I want this watchtower to look, and it's really the only thing that we're going to need a lot of cobblestone for. For the thing where we're building in the cliff base, we're going to need a lot of lava and a lot of glass. We already have the lava. I think we probably also already have the glass. Probably just lying around somewhere. We're going to need, I don't know, probably no more than a stack, really. I'll replace these torches because it's getting dark in here. Of course, we run into plenty more gravel that's eager to try and ruin our day. Boy, am I glad that we just happened to run into a bunch of diamonds. That was very convenient. Looking dark over there. What time is it outside? Oh, dead of night. Good to know. I think we're about mostly done with this wall. Oh, that's dark. Okay, want to replace that immediately, because that was more than a little bit scary. I don't imagine there's going to be any diamonds near to the ones we just found. That should probably be good. Yeah, like 6 stacks. That's going to be plenty. So we'll just run back, fill up our minecarts, and go back out, finally. And we'll have to immediately sleep because, of course, it's like basically midnight in-game. But that's no problem, as long as there's not a creeper impeding our path immediately. I don't think there would be. But you never know. The game likes to be a little bit devious and evil sometimes. Get this loaded up with all the other things that we got, including our 5 diamonds. Plenty of just random stuff. And then we get this ready. Don't know how much power we're going to need, but enough. I clicked on it probably like 10 times. I actually wasn't counting. While that's going, let me fix my hair. Hang on. Give me a second. Okay, that's better. It was like falling into my face and making it itch, which I never enjoy. There go the chests, crawling their way up the hill. I will follow right along. Well, I'd say that was fairly successful. We got the lava we needed. We got the cobble. We didn't get as many diamonds as I'd hoped, but we did get enough to let us subsist for the moment. For the time being, rather. And there we go. I'm actually going to go to sleep immediately because I don't want to risk any mobs. It seems like they're actually pretty much leaving us alone, though. Oh, right. I recall another suggestion that I got in the comments of the previous video, the previous episode, which was if I wanted to prevent monsters from spawning on top of the wall altogether, I could put the bottom part of a slab on top of every block, and that would prevent them from spawning up there, because apparently they can't spawn on slabs. And that is a good suggestion. I will probably do that eventually, but that will probably be when the wall is really fleshed out and finished, which I probably want to build it up at least, I don't know, 4 or 5 blocks taller. So I'll keep that in mind, but I'll wait for it until I'm sure that the wall is exactly where I want it to be. Now we can go down here, and we're actually relatively close to the stone base, the cliffside base, so we can just go ahead and immediately put these back into deep storage. We will keep the cobblestone and the lava, which we should probably... Hello. If you could just stay up there, that'd be great. I believe we'll have enough room in our inventory for all that. We'll also need glass, of course, but that's no big deal. Yeah, I think that's everything that goes in here. And ores and gems, our diamonds goes in here, which is nice. Everything else is... Oh, boy, this is going to take a while to sort. I have random dirt. Flint goes in the... Where does it go? In here. Okay, that's where. Everything else? Well, I got a saddle that I can put in here, and the music disc, which I can probably put in... That's building blocks. This is probably where music discs can go. Put the coal in here because we won't need it, I don't believe. And then all we need at this point is... Oh, we only have 25 glass? That's kind of surprising, actually. I expected us to have way more. Maybe we do down in the house. I'll go check. I will also unload the second chest when we come down here, but I want to make sure that we actually do have more glass than I thought. I swore we had a bunch lying around. No, we don't, actually. That's surprising. So I'm going to have to go dig more sand. That's no big deal. Nothing we haven't done before. Because we don't have very much sand either. Oh, this is a lot of stuff. Okay. Alright, well, let's leave these in here for now. Because we don't actually need them currently. We do need all this stuff, though. I'll put the glass in here, too. I'll just leave those there as like a chest full of random building materials, and then I'll go drop all this other garbage off. And then we can go harvest some sand. Not a lot. We'll just get up to probably a stack. And we probably won't even go over to our desert excavation site, because that's a little bit of a walk, really. Mob stuff. Yeah, there's plenty of stuff that goes in here. Just got a few more emeralds, putting our total up to 21. That's tools and armor and miscellaneous. Where's our farm chest? Farm stuff. Okay. We got a ton of wheat. A ton of seeds. Not a ton of seeds, but we're getting... Yeah, our supplies are growing. Redstone goes in ores. I'll keep the bread as a snack. And we actually got a lot of gunpowder. We're up to 51 now, which means we could theoretically make 10 pieces of TNT. Still not fully where I want us to be, but it's getting closer. These, I don't know where these go, but I'll just put them there. I just realized that I saw where they went, but I'll leave them there for now because we had an empty space for them. Let's go get some sand, why don't we? Go in through our door. We got some sand just hanging out over here. We don't need very much. Put it down in the furnace array to smelt. And then we will get to probably doing the lava thing next. I will also need to cross some stuff off the to-do list board since we did it, or we're in the process of doing it. I will do that when we get back. 36. Yeah, this is going to take a little while, but it won't be too bad. Also, I will probably just dig the inside of this so I don't have to deal with the flood of water, which will make everything harder. That's good enough. Yeah, I'm really just being very, like, conservative about it right now because I really do not need any more than I need for this building project. Like, I will get more as it comes up, and eventually I'll probably build up a stockpile, but for now I just want to make sure we have enough for the project. So let's get down here to our array. Check which of these has 8 coal in it, if any of them. Well, this one has 7, so I'm just going to steal 2 from this. And or I guess I could just use the ones with 2 coal in them and split this into 4. Yeah, that would make it go 4 times as fast. I forgot that I could do that. And then that one can have just 2 in it for whatever reason. Yeah, the current bookshelf supply is not amazing. I know how to make them now. You need a bunch of leather, a bunch of paper, and a bunch of wood. I think we probably have plenty of leather, and if not, then we have means to get leather. Speaking of cows, I should probably harvest our farm and go feed them. So let's go do that real quick while our sand is smelting. We will probably want to expand this farm sometime soon because even this amount of wheat, even this seemingly large amount of wheat, has proven to be nowhere near enough for the growing amount of cows and sheep that we are caring for. So we will probably have to do a focus just on wheat. I don't know if they can eat anything else. I don't think they can. It's pumpkins that are fast, yes. The melons, I don't think there's anything. Is it? It looks like swords go slightly faster. So I'll use a sword. Yeah, I was never sure with these. I didn't think that there was anything that made the melons go faster, but it seems like the sword might just make it go the tiniest bit faster. Plant all these. And then we'll have some seeds left over to just put away in storage. Yeah, I should really definitely expand probably exclusively the wheat. So this one's for potatoes. Is it? I don't remember, but it probably changes episode by episode. Let's go feed... I'll say we'll feed our sheep first. Because there's less of them, so we can actually finish feeding them with the amount of wheat that we have. Go in here. How did the cow get in here? Well, speaking of leather, I regret to inform you that this is not your enclosure. Here, have this, have this, have this, have this, have this, have this. There we go. 3 new sheep. Make sure they don't escape immediately. This place looks formidable, exactly as I wanted it to. Formidable outside, but I'd say a relatively nice inside. Need to make sure that the cows don't try and all run out. So let's just right-click as fast as we possibly can and inevitably have nowhere near enough. Yep. We probably fed like 1/3 of our cows at this point. Yeah, I will definitely expand the farm. I will probably do it as I expand with the sugarcane farm that I want to build. Probably not in this episode, though. I will probably get the beginnings of the sugarcane farm in this episode, and then I'll do a focus on the wheat farm next episode. Now, out of all these, I really haven't done any of these. I am currently doing this one, so I'll cross that out. Excuse me, sorry. I'll put all our random farm resources in this temporary chest for now, so we can just get on to doing our project. I also have a ton of gravel that I didn't even notice because it blends in with the cobblestone. It's alright. that's not where I've been smelting. 32, 48, 64, and 2 random ones that I had lying around. Alright, let's go get this done. Now, with this lava that we're putting in the floor, we will probably not need the torches anymore. I also want the lava to all be... Oops. That was really good. Probably shouldn't have tried clicking that with the glass. I'm not sure how many buckets of lava we're going to need. Probably as many things in the floor as we mine out, really. I'll have it maintain the same dimensions. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. So we're going to need 28 buckets of lava, and I think we grabbed 14. So we're going to need twice as many, but luckily we can just fill up the buckets again. Now, we're going to have to dig this lower section out and probably line the whole thing with cobble. I want it to look nice and consistent. Yes, scary noises, I hear you. You can't scare me, I'm in my safe cliffside base. So let's break these. Let's replace them immediately with some cobble. And probably also replace the... I don't need to replace the floor because you won't be able to see it. It'll be covered in lava. And anyone who wants to go and see the floor will probably not be very happy when they get submerged in lava. So we'll just leave it. No need to waste time and resources. The walls, however, you will be able to slightly see because lava, like water, is slightly sunken in. I don't need this one piece of dirt. I would rather have all this cobble. And frankly, as I put in the lava, it's not going to matter because it's all going to get burned. Let's just replace everything in our hotbar. Where did my baked potatoes go? I think I put away the wrong potatoes. There we go. Yeah, so I'm going to have to... I'll do it from each end. This is going to be a severe hazard the whole time. So that's going to be fun. Frankly, the ones I fill in, I should probably just immediately cover up. Because I want to have a way to, like, walk around this without it being horribly dangerous. That there. That there. This is more than a little bit nerve-wracking. Okay, so that's... I don't even remember how many I just did, but I know I got these. Alright. So let's go get the rest of our lava buckets now, and then immediately probably go... I'll put the rest of the lava in, and then I'll go fill them all back up. Just 4 left. Yeah. Certainly gonna make it look even more evil in there, which I suppose is what I've been wanting this whole time. So, to the viewer that suggested that, good suggestion. And this will be these two. Alright. So now I need to go get all the rest of these buckets of lava. I should really put this stone in here because it's just going to fill my inventory, and I don't need that filled right now. Yeah, I will try my best to avoid falling... Ow. I don't know why I said ow to that. I was just, like, startled by whatever the door just did to me. That wasn't very good. Yeah. My apologies if anyone has sensitivities to flashing images or anything of the sort. I try to prevent those weird artifacts from happening as much as I can, but the game just decides sometimes that it wants to flip out a little bit. So, yeah. Just know that I attempt to minimize it as much as possible. Yeah. Lava time once more. There's plenty of it. Yeah, when I first read that suggestion, I was like, how am I going to get all that lava? Like, I'm going to have to go down into the cave away from my house and just, like, scoop up lava, and it will take, like, an hour. And then I went, oh, right, we have a mine right outside of my door. That's just, it has the biggest lava lake we found yet. So I don't know why I was concerned about it. I guess I just forgot. It happens sometimes. Just spam this until we get all the lava. And that should be, theoretically, if I did my math right, the perfect amount to fill this bottom part. And then we should be able to get rid of the top torch thing, and then we'll have more headroom, which will be very nice. I like the aesthetic of the lava in the floor. I frankly would also like to have like lava like flowing down the walls in big columns. But that's something else we can reserve for next episode. Get in here. There's going to be more inventory juggling, so that's going to be fun. Just being very careful. The sneak button is my friend right now. There we go. Okay. Yeah. More than a little bit worrisome. Because, like, I'm just looking into big flowing... I'm just looking into a big flowing moat of lava, and I'm like, yep, if I make a mistake here, it will probably cost me. I may actually only need 2 more. Nope. I need the full 28. Lucky that I made precisely 14 buckets. There we go. Now it looks nice and consistent. Now we can put in all the rest of this glass. There we go. Now it's safe to walk on despite very much not looking like it is. Now we can get rid of this. And this place should be very well lit up by the glowing magma beneath our feet, even in the darkest of night. So we won't need this anymore. While I did like this, it was admittedly a little bit clunky, but now we have a streamlined and perfectly evil solution to our lighting issue. Very nice. Now I can put away our glass. We didn't end up with that much, but that's about what I expected. Well, I say that as if we didn't end up with a full stack of glass. We ended up with a little bit more than I expected, really. And a lot of buckets. Like a lot of buckets. Farm stuff is in this one, yes. Put away all the potatoes that deceived me. And now I think we can probably get started on the tower. Now, the tower I should only need two kinds of building materials for this, which is just cobblestone and a bunch of ladders. And torches, of course, but we did just get a bunch of those, so shouldn't be that much of an issue. Oops, don't do that to your cobblestone stacks. Yeah, I'm gonna make a bunch more sticks because I need way more ladders than 15. That was really good. It's okay. 33 could be enough. I don't know exactly how tall I want this to be. Well, let's go off and find out, why don't we? Let's go build this up. Now, in an ideal world, I'd build up a path to this in the same time. I could. I probably will, actually, because I think I have some stairs lying around. Yeah. Make this doorway. I don't know any, like, castle terminology. But I think I know what the top part is called, and I think it's called a battlement, or the battlements. And that's roughly what I want the top to look like. I want it to be like one of the castle towers that you see on, I don't know, castles. Probably also want little windows on the sides of this so that you can look out as you're climbing up. Do I? I don't know. It's difficult with it being this particular shape. Let's get an idea of our vantage point at this point. That's actually pretty good. I'll go up 2 more. Oop, screen does that sometimes. It just like sends my camera off in a different place. And then I will make this top part a little bit wider. So you have, you know, room to stand and look around. A little bit precarious, but I know probably that I can survive this fall. Especially considering my armor situation, which is, in short, good. I just build a wall around the edge, not like that. Should really just build the bottom part, then build the top part. I remember how to build stuff a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna have plenty of cobblestone for this. No worries at all. Build this up. I'll probably want all the walls to be at least this high, and then I will do this. There we go. Awesome. Now I will need to torch this place up. This is going to be a prime candidate for mob spawning, so frankly, I'll put a torch on each of these raised parts. It'll give it a nicer look anyway. I just realized that I built myself all the way up here and I didn't put the ladders in. So hopefully I have enough. Can you crouch on ladder? Oh, you can't. Ouch. Well, that didn't work very well. That's okay. And we are actually, as it turns out, we're going to have plenty of ladders. No worries at all. Now, where did that ladder just go? What? Okay. I don't know how you got there. Oh, this is going to be fun. I'm going to shift and then break this. I don't know how I got it there, but whatever. Yeah, I probably won't need to really torch. I won't need a doorway, at least. I will need to torch the inside of this though, and probably a lot. I don't know, maybe I'll just put torches on every part. Don't have quite enough, but oh, that's a little bit peculiar, actually. I'll just take these. And now I need to go grab some stone stairs, which I know I have plenty of, so no worries there. There we go. Now we've got a vantage of pretty much our whole base, besides the fish house that you can barely see. We got the nice pathway, we got our house, the cow enclosure, our farm, our mine, our cliff base. All of it is perfectly visible, and then out this way, we have a good view of our sheep pen, and just other stuff, the ocean, really. But that's, I don't know, I like the view. I should have probably gotten an impression of how it looks from the outside. Let me check. The top does look a little bit jarringly large. I could make it Yeah, I have an idea of how to make it look a little bit less odd, but it's gonna be a little difficult to build up there. I'll do it. It'll just be... I also have to build some bizarre looking temporary platforms. Yeah, so I'm just gonna... It's like scaffolding, except not supported by the laws of gravity. I see how the cows are getting in now. They're just standing on the fence and then waltzing in. The cows just really want to be sheep very badly. Or they want to just spin there for a while. I don't know. Seems like they're content with both outcomes, really. Now I have to break this without falling, which is going to be fun. I'll just grab the cobblestone after I'm done breaking it. Or at least most of it. Because cobblestone is a replaceable resource, and pretty easily replaceable at that. Dig down. See how I like the look of that now. See if it looks a little bit less large. Yeah, that's better. It is a little dark on the outside, but nothing's going to spawn on the wall anyway. Now I just need to build a staircase up there, and then we will pretty much be done with that. In fact, I feel we're so pretty much done with it that I'm going to cross it off the goals thing. After I'm done going to sleep, of course. Because I do not want the monsters to come for me, even though I know that it's probably very safe in here. Let's go grab our stone stairs. Now, the attainability of a sugarcane farm in the length of the episode that I wanted, at this rate, isn't looking very high, because we don't have that much longer before I want to say we're done. But I'll see what I can do. This will go in the building blocks area, probably. Yeah, ladders. And I just need all of these. Do I have any spare torches? No, I don't. I don't even know where I would have them. Ow. Keep trying to prevent that, and it just keeps happening. Also, I did just see we have a single piece of paper. I don't even know how we got the single piece of paper, but we have one. Not exactly, ideal for bookmaking. Yeah, so we'll just dig this out to be nice. I will fill in that dirt because even though it's going to be covered, that's going to, like, the knowledge that it's there is going to probably bother me. Yeah, we were gonna need more dirt. There is dirt around. Nope, not like that. Yeah, I'll just steal some of this, just like trim the mountain a little bit. That's the structural dirt that we need. And really, we should dig this part out so you can actually, access it. Where'd that torch go? I would like that, and I would like to put it here. I don't even know why. It feels right. That should really probably be good enough. And that lets you access up here. You can waltz right up the ladder. And in a few easy seconds, you can get up to here and have a survey of the land. It's easier when standing on top of the battlements, but it's okay. We've got the sneak button. I like the look of this place from the bird's eye view. It really gives a sense of, like, all the work we've done. Almost fell off there. So now we can actually go cross that off the board, and it can be completed. And then I'll take a look at the other goals I set and see if they are doable. Make more TNT. I used all my sand, so we'll probably have to save that. We got the watchtower. All the rest of these, besides sugarcane farm, You know what? I have an idea for sugarcane farm. Let's just go out real quick, look for any sugarcane we can find, and then just plant it along our coastline. Because as far as I know, sugarcane just needs to be next to a water source in order to actually be planted and grow. I see some over there right now, actually. So we'll just go over here, take this, and replant it for easier access. And then we'll go out probably towards the desert area to see if we can see any more. I know there's at least some out there. And then we'll just grab whatever we can find, plant all of it in a way where it will grow the most, and then we will actually flesh out a farm probably next episode. We'll keep the goal on there, but we'll at least get started with this so we can have sugarcane growing while we like prepare for actually making it formal and whatnot. Because I would rather have the resource and have it be a little bit not very well organized than not have the resource and need it and base my like desire to build it off of the sort of niceness of it. I just need sugarcane to make paper, to make books, to make bookshelves, to make our enchantments that much better. And I want to get that started, so we're going to start it. Now, there isn't a lot of sugarcane. I mean, we found a bunch on the coastline that we were just on. Gives us 24, which is decent for starting, I imagine. Oh, there's some more. There's actually some saplings lying out here that we can put away. I'll probably just put them in the temporary chest, as I do with so many things now. Just makes it easy. It's like, oh, I can organize this in a little while. It takes the responsibility off of it a little bit, which makes it a little bit less, I don't know, I wouldn't say stressful, it just, I don't know. I like having a place to store my stuff for a minute, and then actually fully organizing it a minute later. Feels nice. There's our quarry, or the start of it at least, because we have not even dug out the first level and we got enough sand. I see a little bit more in the distance, and then that should probably be enough. Oh, yeah, we found a little oasis, I suppose, because there's a lot of it here. Like, this will probably be more than enough for us to get started, but I, of course, will be taking all of it, because more sugarcane is just like, oh, more sugarcane. I can make more stuff. I see some in the distance. Yeah, I don't know. This should probably be enough. And that's across a big body of water that I have to swim across, so frankly, I'll be alright. At this point, we'll have enough to have all the sugarcane we ever need and more. Now let's make our way back. Eat a potato. These potatoes, much like the pork chops that we made, have just been supporting us for quite a few episodes now. Those pork chops were a real hero of the series. We should really honor the power of the cooked pork chop by giving them a space on our wall, but I don't know how sanitary it would be to hang a food product on the wall for an extended period of time, especially one that's like meat. I don't think expiration is a issue in Minecraft. At least I haven't run into it yet, so we can continue to exploit the limits of food until the game tells us not to, I suppose. And if we subsist on nothing but baked potatoes and pork chops, I guess the game's okay with that. Yeah, we had 64 pork chops. I don't even know if I've seen that many pork chops in one place, because it just doesn't seem like pork chops come up very often in my life. Especially not like cooked ones. Like, I can imagine a situation where if you like work in a industrial food environment or like a food kitchen, and you have to make a ton of stuff in bulk. I can imagine seeing that many pork chops in one place. But I don't work in those environments. and I never have, so I probably never will run into that many cooked pork chops. If any of you have, feel free to tell me. Let me know. I'm sure I'd enjoy it greatly. Oh yeah, sugarcane. Oops, totally forgot. Well, our little pond is occupied by flowers, so we'll use this coastline next to the sheep enclosure and just use every spot we possibly can. Nope. I guess we can only plant it when it's directly next to water, so we're gonna have a lot of sugar. We're leaving that one. I don't even know how that works. How did I do that? I can't even replicate that. Oh, no, I can. We'll leave that one as a reminder. A reminder of what? I don't know. The power of mistakes? Mistakes are just learning experiences. You just have to choose to learn from them. There we go. That's a coast of sugarcane if ever I've seen it. And that one. I don't know how it does that. I don't know how it displaces all of the water around it by magic force, but I'm not going to question it. Maybe it has some ethereal power that I don't understand. Yeah, so we'll leave all the rest of the goals up there, but that is probably about where we're going to conclude this episode. Because we got most of the goals, the big ones at least, that I wanted to, pretty much finished. At least finished enough to where we can continue off of them in the next episode. Excuse me, sorry. So what did we actually accomplish? Well, we put lava in the floor and our cliff base. We should actually go up and check that now that it's getting dark to see if it's providing adequate light levels and not burning everything down. I think the answer to both of those questions is yes. So we accomplished that. We also just got a bunch of cobblestone to build our big watchtower over there to get a vantage point. What else did we do? We sort of started a sugarcane farm, and we got some diamonds. All those things sound very respectable to me. We didn't get as many diamonds as I'd hoped for, but we got a few. Enough for us to work for now. Alright, I think that's about where we're going to conclude this episode. Well, I'd like to thank everybody, as always, for continuing to support the series. I love to receive all the feedback and support that I have. I'm always grateful for it. I hope you enjoyed this episode as well. If you did, consider pressing the like button, or maybe even pressing the subscribe button on my channel if you'd like to catch future episodes. Alright, well, as always, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.